Okay, hi everybody. This is the Math 20-1 Trigonometry review. This is question 11b. And what I got to do here is figure out the three primary trig ratios of the angle in standard position that goes through this point. Okay, now in this case right here, like the previous question, I have to pay attention to the signs and where this is going. So -1, -3 is going to be out here in the third quadrant. Doesn't really matter if I draw that to scale or not, as long as I get it in the right quadrant. Okay, here's my angle theta. And now the triangle that I draw goes up to the x-axis here. The x-coordinate is -1, the y-coordinate is -3, and I want to pay attention to those signs. Those are important. Now what I got to do is figure out what the radius is. So the radius is going to be the square root. Just going to apply the Pythagorean theorem of -1 squared plus -3 squared. And I have to remember to keep the brackets there or else I will enter this incorrectly. And so we get here the square of -1 is 1, the square of -3 is 9. So 1 and 9 is 10. So this is going to be the square root of 10. And you know, there really isn't much that I can do to make that any better. I don't have a doubling up of factors underneath the radicals. That really is the best I can do. So that's r. Okay, so we can come down to our diagram here again and make that root 10. I should notice, though, that this is always going to be positive. Whenever you throw in a definition like this, when r is equal to the square root like that, this will always be positive. And so now, the sine of theta will be the y-coordinate over the r-coordinate. Well, the y-coordinate here is -3, and r is root 10. So this will be -3 over root 10. But because I've got a radical in the denominator, I should probably go through the process of rationalizing that. So multiplying top and bottom by root 10. And so this gets me -3 root 10 over 10. Now I come down and do the cosine. Cosine of theta will be the x-coordinate over r value, which is -1 over root 10. And again, I will rationalize that by multiplying top and bottom by root 10. So I get -root 10 over 10. Okay, oops, almost going off the side there. And then finally, the tangent of theta. Tangent is the y-coordinate over the x-coordinate. Okay, so y-coordinate over the x-coordinate, so -3 over -1, which will just equal +3 when I simplify that. Okay, and I really should go and take it that one step further. And so those are the three primary trig ratios.